everybody, today I'm going to give you the best answer to the job interview question, how did you handle a crisis? Now, as always with these things, there's many different forms of this question, okay? They could ask you, tell me about a time when you managed a crisis, or describe a time when you handled a crisis, or describe a time when you handled a difficult situation. Now, regardless of the form, we always give the same answer because it's the same question. Now, there's one really unintuitive part to this that trips up a lot of candidates, especially if they use the word crisis. Because the word crisis actually has two different definitions, right? The first definition that leaps to mind for most people is emergency. So if they ask you, how did you handle a crisis? You might say something like, well, there was a time when the building was on fire and we all had to leave. Or you might say, there was another time when a coworker had a heart attack right in front of me and I had to do first aid and call for help. But those would be very bad answers because that's not actually what they're asking. They're actually asking about the second definition of the word crisis. And the second definition of the word crisis means a critical decision point. You see, this is actually a leadership question. Okay? And what they're probing for is they're trying to find that you can demonstrate from a story from your past that at a critical moment, you stepped up, you made a decision. It might not have been a popular decision, it might not have been an easy decision, but you stepped up, you made a decision, you showed leadership, you provided guidance, and everything turned out okay. That's what they're looking for. Okay? This is actually a behavioral question, and everybody's answer is going to vary because we all have different experiences from which to draw. So that's just the nature of behavioral questions. But at least now you know what they're probing for and what you've got to demonstrate. We usually see this question in management type interviews. If you're going up for a job where you have to manage people or manage projects or manage money, there's a good chance that you will be asked this question. So at least now, hopefully, you know what they're probing for. Just remember, crisis means leadership. Or I guess in this case, if they ask you about a difficult situation, that also means leadership, not emergency. Hope that helps. Thank you for watching. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.